Всем привет, канал Ванчик Лютый. Продолжаем наводить суету в Hitman. По-моему, предпоследнее задание осталось. Лысый чудит. Лысый то стелсит, то нет. Ха-ха, я не при делах. При делах лысый. О, так я же могу еще... Ну это нет, у меня третий Hitman, так. У нас миссия прощания. А, у нас еще две миссии. Две миссии осталось. В суете быть. Вот он. Ферзь такой вышел, ферзь.
I found something.
Показывай, что нашла.
Buenos Aires International Airport this morning. Now watch this.
Heralds.
Trail ends at the airport, but turns out that a top Providence operative owns a vineyard in the area. Don Yates, of infamous New York law firm Morgan Yates & Cohn. And get this, it's hosting his retirement party today.
She's infiltrated them. She's sending a message. She needs my help.
Could have fooled me.
You don't know her.
Anyway,
Да, она тебя предаст.
if you're going
Она
after
тебя
her,
предаст,
you'll need to
братан.
deal with the Herald. Her name's Tamara Vidal, former CIA asset
Гадалки не
political
ходи,
firebrand.
предаст.
She's a master of surveillance and the Constant's most trusted aide. She'll have eyes everywhere. You won't get far as long as she's in the game.
Why are you telling me this? I thought you were out.
Yeah. Old habits, I guess. Anyway, I need to go. See you around, 47.
Давай, беги.
No, you won't.
Оу, не увидимся. Так, планирование. Я вот сколько играю, у меня только пистолеты. Ну, третий Hitman славится одними пистолетами, видимо. А возьмем-ка себе хром белый. А чё, прикольно. Монетки, так, взрывчатка. Бледная утка. Оттяжка, ближний бой. Оттяжечка, скальный крюк. Контейнеры. О, черно-белый смокинг, а у меня белый пистолет. Погнали. Опять их порешим. Я сомневаюсь, что будет стелс. Как всегда, хардкор. По стелсу внедряемся, а там уже убегаем с криками. Так. Чё это есть кнопочка? Нифига себе, на чем-то я приехал. На Мерседесе лысый приехал. Агенты, все дела. Сучка, это на чьей стороне, сучка?
You got my message.
You'd never get caught on camera. Not unless you wanted to be seen. So what's the play?
Here, I got you an invitation, just like old times.
Чё задумала?
Come
Да,
find me when
возьмем.
it's done. Good luck, 47.
Не устранять ее? Тамару устраните Дона Арчибальда. Ладно, суетолог в деле. Да, хоть давай сразу достану. Так, кстати, тут журналистка. Но в нее не переоденусь никак. Ага.
For more than 2 decades, New York-based. Cut, Neil. What's this asshole doing in my shot?
I'm sure the gentleman didn't mean to, Pam. Isn't that right, Miss?
Ты чё, сучка, какой тебе придурок? Я чё тебе на удушающий возьму?
Hey, how you doing?
Think the whole world is their
Ну-ка,
playground.
давай еще
I'll
разок.
get to you, Pam. Let's just take it from the top.
Давай еще разок.
You're right. For more than 2 decades. Hey, asshole!
Нехуй, блядь.
For more than 2 decades.
Must be over the moon about John slipping down. He's been living alone here for what, 6 years? Ever since the scandal that.
Так. Наверх нельзя, да? А у меня пропуск сюда. Нормально, скандальный адвокат и здесь ФБРовца. А я не помешаю? Пардоньте. Так. Малышка, тебе скучно? И по-любому скучно.
Tamara Vidal. I'm here for the tour, it seems.
Ah, yes. Miss Vidal. My apologies. I didn't recognize you.
Тамара.
Luther? Burnwood's flying solo. I want all eyes on her. Let's see what she does. And Luther, redeploy the birds and key in on the party area. We're spread too thin. Too many blind spots. Anyone as much as sneeze in the wrong direction, I want to know about it.
They're all done. And I see your tour guide is none other than Gabriel Vargas, the state's chief winemaker. Well, this is a rare privilege. You and Don Yates must be very close.
Yes, about 400 meters, I should say.
Pardon me?
Never mind. I'll just wait here for my companion. Carry on.
Частная экскурсия. Дон Йейтс договорился о том, чтобы Диана и Тамара Виндаль присоединились к частной экскурсии по винодельне, понимая, что Йейтс хочет их запугать. И без толку они все же решают им подыграть и регистрируются в центре для приема гостей. Так. А где-то вшивая группа
Hey, long time.
Корвобоек. Лично решала Йейтс из Нью-Йорка. Он раньше работал полицейским. Короче, что хочешь, почитайте.
No see.
Угу. Ты, коза, меня сейчас спалишь. Так, надо походить, послушать, да?
Hello, sir.
Are you ready for the grand?
Who else will be attending?
Let me check. Just yourself.
Корвобоек, а где Ферзь?
Damnedest thing, to be sure, like a golden age detective novel. First, an old money aristocrat dies, which is important.
А где Корва? Где его Корва?
One of the most gifted surveillance specialists ever to graduate. He ran one of our interrogations.
There's a reason we're the only heralds going on this tour of his. He's buying time. Question is, for what? I wouldn't be surprised if he considers
It's the
me a
damnedest
threat.
thing, to be
But is he
sure,
bold
like a
enough to
golden
defy
age.
Edwards?
He'd be a damn
First,
fool.
an old money aristocrat.
But they
А где
don't call him cojones
Корва? Корва, где это
I
Корва?
need to inform
Then,
Edwards.
on the night
Let him know something screwy is going
the
on.
younger sibling was murdered,
I know how to deal with the likes of Don Yates. The one we need to worry about is Corvo Black.
Yates Fixer. You know him?
I see a regular. I always suspected he was a middleman for Morgan Yates and Cohn. I never took his contracts. Nasty piece of work. Below my standards.
Может, он где-то наверху?
Colleagues were less picky.
Well, they certainly got there.
I was third in the line of succession.
I wonder how your agent
Yeah, or not?
for you now.
А я, походу, его нашел. Или это не он? Мне нужна Корва Блэк.
Okay. I didn't forget the asado torch, Miguel.
But you did, though. Didn't you, Pablo?
Так, ну факел мне ничего не говорит.
Mr. Yates gave
Hey, brah.
What are we supposed to tell her? That dinner is late because the Yosa brothers forgot the torch for the damn asado pit?
It's just a stupid torch. I'm
Так,
sure someone better than
вояки.
Miguel.
It's additional. Look, I'm not gonna explain.
Ты охренел?
Just find another
Ты нахер его достал?
door with a laughing stalk.
Yeah, sure, okay.
Why mother prefers him, I will never understand.
I
Так, чё
take it
ж...
Edwards told you to chaperone me. Any idea why?
You know why.
That looks like a full
Trust is earned. Until Edwards is satisfied you're not sailing under a false flag, I will be.
Так, наверх я не заберусь,
I
так?
meant why you.
I suppose I'm more receptive than most. You also very loyal.
Пойду эту Корву искать.
Close call, though. I was third in the line. Some people
Yeah. Hey.
Да-да-да, спасибо, спасибо.
We lucked out. Harold's handful of operatives were lost.
А что это сейчас было? На мосте. Не, игра свернулась сама. Вон запись идет. От нежданчика сохранимся. Так. 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 Сведения. Ну, мне до того... Этого ферзя, короче, как-то переодеться в него. Но я в Инде не вижу.
Corvo, got a message from the boss. And he calls.
Let me guess, the Burnwood.
О, вот он!
Yates has arranged for the chief winemaker to take Burnwood and Tamara Vidal on a grand tour of the estate. Wants you to tag along.
Not for my sparkling personality. This Burnwood woman sure has his panties in a twist. Wonder what the deal is.
Yates' business is his business. Just get yourself ready and sign into the visitor center. Oh, have a drink on my behalf.
I don't drink. Makes me sentimental.
Так. Тебя сейчас кокну.
A private tour of the estate. Diana, Vidal, and this fixer, Corvo Black. Black is a threat, but also an opportunity. Yates's own machinations are inconsequential. Joining the tour.
Так. О, переодеться в Корву Байк.
You mind telling me what I'm...
Nothing quite spoils a party like your guests
Yeah,
inexplicably dropping dead.
Сейчас я его на удушающий возьму.
On the tour after?
Переоденусь.
Stand by.
Hello, handsome.
So you're not sure yet? Does that mean there's a plan A? One where I don't stand a 50-50 chance of getting caught? I mean, you do realise the risk here, boss. Broad daylight, workers around. Who exactly?
It's a nice
Pissing on your parade.
bit hubristic, wouldn't you say? He's not even been appointed.
It's for a cabinet.
But if I'm gonna be one of these heralds of yours, you need to start letting me in on a few things.
The wine list?
Okay.
I'm more of a beer
So
man
who's this
myself,
for?
but if Yates wants to bring the heralds closer together and play
Thank
the
you.
modern boss, I don't actually mind.
Nah.
Edward's
No,
always
no
was
problem.
a bit aloof.
I just never framed
Давай,
it.
иди куда-нибудь, мне тебя надо шлепнуть.
Is Edward's
I like
closest
it.
legal advisor. Not even Thomas Cross or Eugene Cobb had a direct line of
Давай пойдем, я тебя на удушающий день взять.
Yates is at the top of a very short list.
So, how do you feel about Burnham?
How do you think? She and her friends killed Yamazaki. Cassidy probably brought them. How is she?
Ой, я даже знаю, где я его сейчас на удушающий возьму. Угу.
Man,
Yes, you are the man.
Так, давай, давай. Вообще пофигу. Вообще поебать. Народ бухает. Вау. Я надеюсь, внизу никого не было. Надеюсь, не было никого внизу. Да-да. Нормально, так на чили пойдем. Че, поварешки, облажались? Так, спуститься, да? К стойке администратора надо.
And welcome to the Yates Winery.
Corvo Black. I'm on the tour.
Right, Mr. Black. Welcome.
Здорово.
Miss Burnwood and Miss Vidal will meet you down by the wine fields. I trust you know the way.
I can find my way around.
Enjoy.
Давай, я сам дойду. Я тебя сейчас прострелю, понял? Что-нибудь там. Спуститься вниз. Это где чувак у меня полетал, да? А, вот где спуститься можно. Нашел.
You ask me, the Constant must have lost his mind. Burnwood was in league with Grey. She's responsible for killing how many of our people? How could she be a herald?
Maybe Vidal will trip her down the stairs. Those heels are an accident waiting to happen.
Don't hold your breath.
Нормальные туфельки, костюмчик.
Fiercely loyal to the Constant. It must be why he chose her to show Burnwood the ropes. Figured the rest of us wouldn't forgive and forget so easily. Sneaky bastard.
The man didn't get to where he is by accident.
Можешь вас толкнуть, сучки? Нет, не надо. Что, на погрузчике поедем?
You two must be Burnwood and Vidal.
And you must be Yates's garbage man. Sorry, but I didn't catch your name.
This is Corvo Black, Tamara. He's a ICA regular.
I only work with the best.
Well, we're all here, it seems. Except for our guide, the chief winemaker. Looks like we're stuck here until someone fetches him. Mr. Black, I'm looking in your direction.
Hold on. I'll track him down.
Attaboy. Do try and bring him back in one piece. Counterintuitive as that may be.
That was a bit rude.
Yes. Yes, it was.
It was also deceptively simple. The partners created a power spell bound together by...
Погоди, мне что, втихаря тут лазить? А сфига ли тут должен втихаря лазить?
What? What is it now? What?
You have some guests waiting. Senor Yates wanted you to give them the grand tour. Remember?
As if I don't have more important things to do than babysit Yates' socialite friends. It's only harvest season.
Better do what he says, patron. Big shot New York lawyer like that. Don't want to get on his bad side.
Well, I'm not going anywhere until I have decided if the crop is right for picking.
Нормально
Bring
ты.
me 3 Malbec grapes to taste, Ramon. If Yates doesn't like how I prioritize, he can weigh me down with concrete and toss me off a bridge. How's that?
3 grapes, was it? I'll get my picking knife.
I know they're looking down at you, watching us, enjoying
Вообще обленились, ишаки.
It's gonna be one of those days, isn't it?
Safe for
Whoa! Hey. Por favor, ayúdame. Hey, what's going on?
А чё, можно в бочку было спрятать его, да? Твою ж мать, а! Вообще все не по плану. Да вообще все не по плану пошло. Вообще все не по плану пошло, блин. Виноградик это нормально. О, наше тело. А где эти мальбоек возьму-то? Я где-то гроздь-то высрал. Сейчас их упакуют, отнесут. Так, а мне гроздь. 31 грозди. А, во. Так вот они грозди. Что мне с ними делать-то? Может, я не там смотрю? Опа. Что сейчас было? Что-то сейчас загорелось. Поиск идет. Ну а чё, он не собирает? Тут? Нет.
Why are you sneaking around like that, senor?
А где спелый-то? Они что-то подрезают. А, фиолетовые нужны. Вот фиолетовые. Ну, я теперь понял. Так. Вот еще одна гроздь. А она прям видно, прям яркая. О, нашел. Нашел. Я так и знал, что он упал не до конца вниз. Я так и знал, блин. Его труп не упал до конца вниз.
Good on you, hombre.
А где они все сдрыснули? Вот же сволочь, а! Блин, а нельзя загрузиться, да? Труп этого типа нашли, блин. По новой. Сейчас спущусь, его поглубже спрячу.
Hey, man.
Эй, мэн, вот you... Да так быстро!
Sorry for you, my friend, but I just don't know how to deal with something like this.
Они его опять нашли. Они его опять нашли.
Oh, please, Jesus, give me strength. Hey, we need some help here. Please, get some help.
Избавиться. Сейчас прибежит, а тут никого нет. Ха-ха, а тут никого нет. Но.
Someone's making trouble. Possibly high on drugs.
Is that command? Okay, continuing search.
Блин, долбанный труп. Не долетел ниже. Пойдем к администратору снова. Посторонись.
Okay. Hello there, and welcome to the Yates.
Corvo Black. I'm on the tour.
Right, Mr. Black. Welcome. Miss Burnwood and Miss Vidal will meet you down by the wine fields. I trust you know the way.
I can find my way around.
Enjoy the tour.
Wait, don't spoil it. I'm waiting for the true crime podcast.
Так. Ну, сейчас-то вроде все. Он труп-то раньше нашли. Сюжетное задание-то теперь работает. Как, а по-другому ты устраню? Никак.
Burnwood was in league with Grey. She's responsible for killing how many of our people?
Over here.
You two must be Burnwood and Vidal.
And you must be Yates's garbage man. Sorry, but I didn't catch your name.
This is Corvo Black, Tamara. He's a ICA regular.
I only work with the best.
Well, we're all here, it seems. Except for our guide, the chief winemaker. Looks like we're stuck here until someone fetches him. Mr. Black, I'm looking in your direction.
Hold on. I'll track him down.
Attaboy. Do try and bring him back in one piece.
Hey.
Counterintuitive as that may be.
That was a bit rude.
Yes, yes it was.
То есть не в запретную зону входить?
Patron, Senor Vargas.
What? What is it now? What?
You have some guests waiting. Senor Yates wanted you to give them the grand tour. Remember?
If I don't have more important things to do than babysit Yates' socialite friends. It's only harvest season.
Better do what he says, Patron. Big shot New York lawyer like that. Don't want to get on his bad side.
Well, I'm not going anywhere until I have decided if the crop is right for me. Bring me the 3 Malbec grapes to taste for once. Gaze doesn't like how I prioritize. He weighed me down with concrete and tossed me off a bridge. How's that?
3 grapes, was it? I'll get my picking knife.
Это же козел не за ножом пошел.
No, not here. Great job, Ramon. Just great. That knife is coming out of your salary. Oi!
Кто меня спалил? Ничего не было замеченного. Вам показалось. Давай, давай, быстро, быстро в ящик. Тащи его в ящик. Так уже палевно. Так, за ножом. Так. Достал. Ладно, бежим. Тебе показалось. Один есть, второй есть. Че, рядом третьего нет? Можешь оббежать. Братан, ты меня не видел? Давай, давай, беги, лысый, беги. А то винчик протухнет.
Mr. Vargas, I have the 3 grapes you requested.
There you go.
А, достал своего кармана, нормально.
Hey.
Ускорил процесс называется, да? Сохранится. Мало ли сейчас налажаю. Весело будет, весело. Да, стелс не наш конек. Че он там пёхает?
Ah, my fellow wine lovers. Hello.
Sup,
Welcome
yo?
to Vineyarda Yates. I do apologize for the delay. The Malbec grape is a demanding mistress. So, I am Gabriel Vargas, chief winemaker, and I will be your tour guide. Any questions before we start?
Yes, but you're not going to like them.
We're good. Lead the way, Senor Vargas.
Wonderful.
Веди,
Follow me.
веди усатый.
These are busy times. In fact, we're just about to harvest this year's crop. Great expectations. So, how do you like Argentina?
Yeah, hey.
Like everywhere else, full of Americans.
First stop on the tour is the production floor, where our prize-winning Malbec grapes are processed. We insist on steaming every grape by hand, which means that during harvest season, the grapes do tend to pile up. Luckily, we have plenty of storage space. Our equipment is state-of-the-art, including an industrial-sized freezer unit, and last but not least, our trusty grape crusher.
Interesting. Wouldn't you say, Mr. Black?
Follow me, please. Hablando.
I can't do this anymore.
Are you a wine man, Black? Somehow you don't seem the type.
Oh, I believe Mr. Black here is something of a jack of all trades. Isn't that so?
Да, ты меня раскусила.
I just thought Yates might be sending a message. My mistake.
So, have any of you been to our vineyard before?
Only on business.
Next on our tour is the fermentation atrium, where the wine goes through its primary stage of
Так, где-то здесь я устранить могу.
These big open tanks, yeast converts the sugars in the wine to alcohol in a process that lasts between 5 and 15 days. This is also where we squeeze the mass into a fine juice using our grape presser before the longer secondary stage of fermentation.
Fascinating.
Now, before we move on, do any of you have questions?
Конечно есть, когда меня
How about you, Mr.
задушите.
Black? You look like you have something on your mind.
I have a question. It's... Perhaps we can take a closer look.
Certainly. Lead the way.
What can you tell me about this device? Grape presser, was it?
That is correct, senor. After primary fermentation, the mass is pressed through a fine filter, leaving only the flesh and skins behind. I should add that grape stomping, the iconic practice of crushing grapes with your bare feet, is historically rare and mostly a tourist gimmick. But you are most welcome to try. Imagine you're a grape.
Thanks. I'll pass.
Oh, go on. I'll take a picture of the three of you.
Oh, come on, Tamara. When in Rome.
Fine.
Давайте, козы, вставайте. Фоткай.
Say queso.
May I see that, Mr. Vargas? I believe I blinked.
So, this is what the little guy feels like.
No, all good. Looks like one for the mant.
Anything else you wish to know? It's really no trouble.
Ну, отвлекла его, чтобы я ее сейчас задушил, да, но сейчас не очень удачный момент.
I got all I need.
Are you enjoying yourself, Mr. Black?
Oh, it's all very inspiring.
Winemaking is a Krampus. Sure. Everyone talks about craft beer these days. You can make a decent IPA in your pantry. It is pedestrian.
Давай подальше будет удачный
My
момент.
friends, this is true grandeur. Excelente. So let's continue to the barrel route. If you'll follow me.
Вот, хранилище что-то интереснее. Так, сохранение. У меня сохранение сработало.
And so we arrived to our final stop, the barrel room.
Вот, надо
This is where we
бочек.
store the wine during the secondary stage of fermentation. The area behind the glass is where we keep our most precious bottles, including a 1945 Grand Paladin, the most expensive wine in existence. The access doors, which are made from ballistic glass, can only be unlocked from the security room high above our heads.
Remarkable.
Так, холодильник для вина.
Ah, here comes Senor Yates now. I shall leave you in his capable hands.
Так, две цели в одном.
Miss Burnwood, is it not? Don Yates. Pleased to meet you. You come very highly recommended. As Chief of the Heralds, let me be the first to say welcome aboard.
Why, thank you, Mr. Yates.
Так,
Rest assured
две
that I'll be
цели.
following your every lead.
Два охранника, три охранника. Я один.
We're about to have a little
Персонал.
get together up at the house. Just a modest toast to celebrate my forthcoming inauguration as constant. You are, of course, most welcome to join us. I believe you shall make a fine herald once the training wheels are off.
I wouldn't miss it for the world.
Capital. Right this way, into the lion's den. Why don't you take a break, Corvo? We're done here for now, I think. Oh, but don't go too far. I may still need your services later.
I'll be closer than you think.
Oh, almost forgot. Cortazar, please nip down to the wine cellar and tell Mr. Flowers, the sommelier, to prep the 1945 Grand Paladin and bring it up to the house for our special occasion.
Один сейчас уйдет. А я в него переоденусь. Давай пойдем. Пойдем, братан. Давай, пойдем.
Flowers. Mr. Yates wants the 1945 Grand Paladin brought up to the house. Special occasion.
What? Did aliens land on the front lawn? Have the ghosts of Jesus, John Lennon, and Eva Perón unexpectedly come for dinner? Help me out here. What could possibly be so special?
Above your clearance, Flowers.
A meeting in the root cellar.
Так.
Judging from Yates's choice of wine, some type of celebration. Likely a gathering of heralds come to congratulate Yates on his upcoming promotion. Diana's presence, a calculated risk.
Just fetch it already.
Fine. What's the passcode again?
Так, переодеться в сомелье.
You have to look at... Up? Shame on you.
Нифига, но не под лазером. Тут что, прям даже не войти никак? Так, в него переодеться никак.
Looking good.
Не войти через другой вход? Нет, а винчик он не несет, да?
control terminal is up in the security room. Take a look. Just go. One regard. All facilities are ready for you.
Так.
Thanks.
Нормально там подбухивает. А, твою ж... Скотина. Ладно, ладно. Так. Надо сделать перерыв. Так, продолжим. Так, я зашел не туда. Сейчас зайдем куда надо. Зашел туда, но сделал не то, что надо. Так, заходим. Закрываем двери. У меня проход есть. Тут охранник чилит. Он меня не трогает. Отвертка.
Now, the temperature and humidity in the barrel room is all controlled by the ventilation system.
6. Если Стеганова меня же не увидел, да? Так, ладно. Надо переодеться в сомелье. Так, я взял карточку доступа. Открыл. Убираем. Залазим. Так.
45 Grand Paladin? It is perfection. Irreplaceable. You don't drink the 1945 Grand Paladin any more than you would write a shopping list on the Mona Lisa. Yes?
Okay.
Стой, 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 стой. Так. Я, конечно, вообще наглый. Надеюсь, никто этого не видит. Избавиться. Прячем. Ну, я вообще, я сам устал. Никто не видел, никто не слышал. Сложность эксперт. Прям вообще, прям профессионал. Блин, а... Блин, я пароль не дождался у них, да? Может, надо пароль дождаться? А я, блин, не сохранился. Так. Понятно. Понятно. Надо было послушать код, а потом их кикать. Ладно. Еще раз. Что-то пошло не по плану. Ой, давай там не отвлекайся.
Now, the temperature and humidity in the barrel room is all controlled by the energy system.
Сейчас сохранюсь перед подъемом. Давай, скрывай.
The 1945 Grand Paladin? It is perfection. Irreplaceable.
1945. Может, это есть код?
45 Grand Paladin, any more than you would write a shopping list on the Mona Lisa. Men like Don Yates know the price of everything, but the value of nothing.
I am sorry, Patron. Say, what if we exchanged the labels? Served him a different wine?
Ah, you are devious, Santino. But no. If Mr. Yates wishes to destroy something beautiful, I will not stand in his way. That is between him and his creator.
How did he even get his hands on it all? I hear that the 45s were sold to Sheikh Omar Al-Ghazali for $600,000. Most expensive bottle ever sold.
Ah, yes. A curious story. See, that bottle you refer to came from a case of 12, which were recovered from a sunken Carlisle shipping container that went down in the South China Sea during the final days of World War II. Now, of those 12, only 5 were raised intact.
Так, давай пароль.
Under great media coverage, while the others simply disappeared, quietly obtained by some clandestine private collector. Until one of the bottles was donated to Mr. Yates by Byron Washington, CEO of the Pax Mundus Foundation, as a reward for winning a court case. Now, Byron's twin daughters were treasure hunters, so that explains how he managed to get first pick. But you see, I was here when the bottle arrived, and the crate it arrived in bore a curious logo.
Ждем пароль.
Something called the Ark Society.
Сохранение.
Do you know what it means? Well, not a clue. And now, we will never know. Don't get attached, Santino, for all fine things in life are transient.
Так, ты мне пароль скажешь или нет? И что теперь делать? Ну ладно, я... Отключить лазер, как...
wait, wait, wait. Please stop.
Отключить лазеры как? Так. Если разбить витрину, будет жопа. Может пойти в этого подслушать? Как мне выяснить пароль? Я сомневаюсь, что я вот так вот подсказка нарисована на стене. А как мне открыть? О! Сработало! 1945. Нормально. Просто вести год.
Sir,
Погнали.
I present to you the 1945 Grand Paladin.
Huh. Somehow I thought it'd be bigger.
А я-то думаю, как мне разблокировать. Пойдем. Да я прям об голову тебе расшибу сейчас.
Hey, you're invading my personal space. Step the fuck back.
Ты чё, рамсишь на меня? Вообще борзый, да? Уйми борзость, остынь. Какой немцев штаны?
Go on, get yourself patted down. We're still on alert from all those big shot CEOs getting offed.
Твою мать, досмотр. Ой, блин, столько тащил сюда его, а?
Looking fine today, sir.
You wanna pass? I checked your pockets. That's not up for discussion.
Вы своего сомелье обыскиваете, вы чё?
Sure you don't got something on you? Nothing gets past me, you better tell me. Okay, everything seems to be in order here.
Так.
You'll get to stepping, Holmes.
Да, я сбегаю, заберу.
If you wanna come through, you're gonna have to leave. I just told you, you can't be here. Don't come around here again, okay?
Ладно, понял. Как он понял, что я подобрал пистолет?
So here's the deal, Flowers.
Leave now.
Опять досмотр?
Hey, yo, there's no need to flex. You ain't gotta
Короче,
impress
не
me.
протащить пистолет никак.
Okay. You are good to go.
So here's the deal, Flowers. The boss is having a powwow with some employees, and discretion is the name of the game. I'm sure you figured that out already, you being a scholar and all. Don't discuss, disclose, or hell, even contemplate what goes down. Just set your mind to wool gathering
Bien,
mode.
okay.
You think you can do that for me, Flowers?
Worry not, Mr. Cortazar. I'm the very soul of discretion.
Да, лысый, давай, сейчас будет весело.
Get out of here, right now.
Ты охерел? Сейчас лысый башки по башке получишь.
They're already at it. Go on, place the wine on the table. I'll pour it.
Decant.
Pardon
I've
me.
always considered the
Majesty.
heralds the unspoken heroes of Providence. Ah, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Flowers, our resident sommelier. I believe he has brought us something quite special. Perhaps you will educate us, Mr. Flowers.
This is the 1945 Grand Paladin, one of only 5 bottles in existence. The vintage is legendary, the proverbial unicorn wine. The year was hot, the wine's super concentrated, and thanks to hail and frost, the production was small. Only 300 bottles were ever produced. And when the vineyard was bombed during the closing days of World War II, only a single crate survived. It is said to have amazingly complex aromas with long, savory layers of fruit and spice flavors, and a silky texture. Enjoy.
Wonderful. Thank you, Mr. Flowers. Feel free to stick around in case our guests have questions. This wine was gifted to me by the Art Society in acknowledgement of my firm's legal services. It stands as a powerful reminder that Providence draws its strength not from force, but from partnership. We are but a few, and yet together we are unstoppable.
Так, 5 агентов.
My friends,
Нет, стоп, сейчас. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 противников, а я с ножом для вина. Для винограда.
More than a dozen heralds and operatives dead. Your colleagues and clients, my friend Ken Morgan. Not to mention the partners themselves, our founders, our benefactors. Make no mistake, this woman's hands are soaked in blood. Our blood. And Arthur Edwards, the new supreme head of Providence, is handing her the keys to the kingdom. Now, does that seem right to you, my friends? Does that sound like loyalty?
Absolutely. Perhaps Edwards simply recognizes talent when he sees it.
Так.
Perhaps this is why I am also in the running to become constant. And following this childish outburst, I dare say I am in the lead. Don.
What the hell? You're lying, of course. Which only proves my point. You cannot be trusted, Miss Burnwood. This woman will be our downfall. That is, unless we take matters into our own hands. You are heralds, sworn to protect Providence against all threats, including inside ones. I have devised a plan. Together we can make it work, but you have to decide now, my friends. Are you with me?
Ты же на пенсию пошел, старый.
Yes.
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 Listen to yourselves. Don Yates is not even appointed constant yet, and already he conspires to betray his master. I don't pretend to understand Edward's every move, but I do know that this man is an opportunist and unworthy of office.
then you are a traitor to the Heralds. The room is against you, Tamara. Stand down now or share her fate.
Так.
We'll hear about this.
I think not. I am sorry, but you brought this on yourself. Mr. Cortazar?
Нихуя себе.
Escort Miss Burnwood to my office. I'll join you shortly.
Нихуя себе.
Move it. Let's go.
I'm warning you, Yates. This will not go your way.
Нихуя себе. Так, за меня одну устранили.
We need to get our story straight. Diana Burnwood died today by the hand of her rogue Agent 47. Tamara Vidal, who saw through the assassin's disguise, was, alas, killed as well.
Remember, Flowers.
This.
You never saw a thing. Oh, not a damn thing.
I told you.
Oh shit!
Central, you there? Listen, parcero, I think someone's in big trouble, huh?
Lots of people have been seen about
Hey, alguien me escucha? Yo, somebody hear me? Ave María en los cielos. I think I just found a dead body.
Так, зажимать открытое окно.
They're looking.
Вот сейчас будет жара. Резко стелс перешел в экшен.
Took you long enough? Quick, clear the floor and get yourself a guard outfit. Yates won't be long.
Это я ловко. Ловкий лысый. Лысый ловкий. Так, ключи от машины взял. Ключ от подвала взял. Только нафига?
Good. I was beginning to worry.
Were you?
No. Listen up, 47. Yates will be here shortly. He'll have his thug Cortazar do his dirty work, but he won't pass up on the chance for a good gloat and a monologue.
So, private space? Kill room decor?
Exactly. We won't get another shot at this. Now sit down and blend in. When I provide a distraction, you just be ready to move.
А почему наклейка внизу? Это для расстрела двоих, да? Он хотел двоих кокнуть. Так, два охранника. Вынесу на изи.
Corvo, pick up your damn phone. Plan B is a go. I repeat, Plan B is a go.
Start prepping a crime scene.
Like we discussed.
Remote, staged accident. Oh, and Corvo, make it for two. Just improvise. Miss Burnwood.
You rolled out the red carpet just for me. Don, you shouldn't have.
So confident, even in defeat. I suppose you're not used to danger, always safe behind your screens. Just tell me one thing before we part ways.
Why me?
Why you? Why would Edwards trust you? Please. It will keep me awake at nights, and I'm 65. I get up 4 times to piss as it is.
Oh, it's simple, really. Edwards is proud. He considers himself the cleverest man alive, and yet we tricked him on Isle of Scale, and it's eating him up. He needs to win. Full, unequivocal victory. My recruitment was just the feather in his cap. By the way, you were right about one thing.
Yeah? I'm all ears.
Аккуратненько, как ниндзя.
If it's any consolation, Don, your instincts were dead.
Вот так, вот так работает лысый. Вот так работает лысый. Вот так работает лысый.
Well done, 47. Better get rid of the body. Won't be long before they come looking.
Даже зарекнуться не успели. Двоим раздал.
Meet me on the dance floor. Oh, and dress appropriately.
Спрятать тело, да? Переодеться должным образом. А есть во что переодеться? Во что мне переодеться тут? Оно же не показывает, все понял. Должный образ он не показывает. Ну пойдем. О, красивый раздол. Пистолет валяется, даже ничего не заподозрили. Чё? Вот чё. Ниже костюмчик тут лежит. Костюмчик хороший. У меня ключи от этого машины есть. Я хотел на его машине уехать. Ну ладно.
Well done, 47. Better get rid of the body. Won't be long before they come looking. When you're done, meet me on the dance floor. Oh, and dress appropriately.
А, там с площадку мне идти. А где там с площадка у нас? Ага, самый ближайший там, да?
Don't you remember? It was a huge scandal. One of those whatever days.
Doesn't ring a bell. So, Mr. Jacob, doesn't ring a bell. So, Mr. Jacob. Doesn't ring a bell. Doesn't ring a bell. So, Mr. Jakes was a career diplomat.
Oh, yes. An international superstar. She was here since
А куда мне... Как мне лучше обойти?
I don't know. Probably keep something weird inside. Weird? Like how?
oh, yes. And
А, ну так быстро доберусь до танцплощадки.
Worried half to death when you didn't show up at the class.
Как ты прошел так?
47.
Нормально. Со старушкой.
It's done. Now what?
Now, we strike at the heart.
Edwards. You know how to find him, don't you?
Why, Edwards finds you, 47. He is untraceable, and he never lets you forget it. He is cocky, and that will be his downfall.
What's the plan?
Too many eyes. Meet me at the olive grove at sunset. One last tango, 47.
Вот так вот. Необходимое зло.
How did you know?
Your deal. That kind of power always comes with a price. What's yours?
I think you know.
Вот так вот.
I am sorry.
Вот так вот,
This is a
сдала.
necessary evil.
What have you done?
Ether brand neurotoxin. Transfers by touch. See, Edwards learns by his mistakes, 47. And as you've clearly demonstrated, brute force is futile. It had to be me. It was the only way.
To get this close.
My family. I know what you did. After all these years, I finally know.
Офигеть.
Sorry.
You
Охереть.
didn't have a choice. I did. Providence used you, but I'm no better. All I saw was a blank slate, a weapon to wield. I told
Охереть.
myself it was what you needed, but people aren't meant to be controlled. This is a kindness. Goodbye,
Спас тебя, ты.
Agent.
Жесть, вот сучка. Но осталась одна миссия, одно задание и финал. Это был канал Ванчик Лютый. Ставьте лайки, пишите комментарии, подписывайтесь на мой канал. Всем спасибо, всем пока.